Gentlemen, let's talk about underwear. You might think your choice of these is just about comfort or style, but here's a shocking fact. The type of underwear you wear could be affecting your sperm count by up to 25%. That's right, your boxers or briefs might be impacting your swimmers more than you know. So, get ready, or should I say, tighten your waistband, as we examine the ultimate showdown. Boxers versus briefs. Before we get into the nitty-gritty, let me clarify. We're not here to crown a universal champion. Every man's body is unique, like a precious little snowflake, but hairier. What works for one guy might not work for another. But by the end of this video, you'll have all the info you need to make the best choice for your boys downstairs. Let's start with temperature regulation, shall we? Your testicles are like Goldilocks. They like it just right. Too hot, and your sperm production could drop faster than your grandpa's pants at a pool party. Too cold, and, well, let's just say, shrinkage isn't just a Seinfeld joke. Briefs tend to keep things snug and warm, which might sound cozy, but it's not ideal for sperm production. Your testes actually function best at about 4 degrees cooler than your core body temperature. Boxers, on the other hand, let everything hang loose, allowing for better air circulation. It's like a cool breeze for your boys. But hold on to your horses, or should I say, hold on to your boxers, because this temperature difference could have a real impact on your fertility. Studies have shown that men who wear boxers have up to 25% higher sperm concentration than their brief-wearing counterparts. So, if you plan on starting a family, you might want to consider letting the boys breathe a little. Now let's talk about moisture. No, not the kind that makes you squirm in your seat during a first date. We're talking about sweat, gentlemen. Your nether regions can get pretty steamy, especially if you're active or it's a hot day. Briefs, being tighter, can trap that moisture, creating a warm, damp environment that bacteria just love. It's like a 5-star hotel for microbes down there. Boxers, with their looser fit, allow for better air circulation, helping to keep things dry. Less moisture means less chance of chafing, rashes, and funky odors. Because let's face it, nobody wants their package to smell like a gym locker at the end of the day. But before you throw out all your briefs, let's consider support and comfort. This is where briefs often shine. They keep everything in place, which can be particularly important during physical activities. Ever tried running in boxers? It's like trying to hold jello in a plastic bag. Things get jiggly. For athletes or guys who are always on the move, the support of briefs can be a godsend. They reduce bouncing and friction, which can help prevent chafing and discomfort. So, if you're hitting the gym or playing sports, you might want to keep a pair of briefs in your rotation. Now, let's address the elephant in the room, or should I say, the trouser snake. There's been some debate about whether tight underwear can affect erectile function. The theory is that restrictive underwear might impair blood flow. But don't panic and burn your briefs just yet. The evidence for this is pretty limited. As long as your underwear isn't cutting off circulation, and if it is, you might want to size up, buddy. You should be fine. Speaking of size, let's talk about fit. Whether you're team boxers or team briefs, one thing's for sure, proper fit is key. Underwear that's too tight can cause all sorts of issues, from skin irritation to reduced sperm count. On the flip side, underwear that's too loose might not provide the support you need. It's like Goldilocks all over again. You want it just right. Now, for those of you who can't decide between boxers and briefs, allow me to introduce you to the Switzerland of underwear. Boxer briefs. These hybrids offer the best of both worlds, the coverage and support of briefs with the looser fit of boxers. It's like the underwear equivalent of a mullet. Business in the front, party in the back. Let's not forget about bedtime. When it comes to sleeping, going commando might actually be your best bet. It gives your boys a chance to air out and regulate their temperature naturally. Plus, it's one less thing to wash. Just make sure your sheets are clean unless you want your bed to smell like a locker room. Now, let's talk materials. Cotton is often touted as the best fabric for underwear, and for good reason. It's breathable, absorbent, and gentle on the skin. But synthetic materials have come a long way. Many performance fabrics now offer excellent moisture-wicking properties, which can be great for active guys. So what's the bottom line? Pun absolutely intended. There's no one-size-fits-all answer. The best underwear for you depends on your lifestyle, your body, and your personal preferences. If you're trying to conceive, you might want to lean towards boxers or looser-fitting underwear. If you're an athlete or very active, briefs or boxer briefs might be your best bet for support. The most important thing is to listen to your body. If you're experiencing discomfort, irritation, or excessive sweating, it might be time to switch things up. And remember, variety is the spice of life, and underwear draws. Having a mix of styles to choose from allows you to pick the right tool for the job, so to speak. Before we wrap up, here's a fun fact to impress your friends at parties. Or maybe don't, depending on the party. The average man owns 13 pairs of underwear. So if you're below that number, it might be time for a shopping spree. Now, I want to hear from you. Are you a boxers guy or a briefs man? Or have you seen the light and converted to boxer briefs? Drop your preference in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Because, let's face it, we could all use a little more straight talk about what's in our pants. Remember, gentlemen, whether you choose boxers, briefs, or something in between, the most important thing is to keep things clean, comfortable, and healthy down there. Your penis will thank you.